Hello, gang.
Hi.
Boy, oh boy, the movie was fantastic. I saw it weeks ago, and I've been thinking about it just nonstop.
Oh, great.
Ever since. My first question for Daina is just tell me a little bit about. I imagine that there's maybe like a pandemic thing of just everyone dealing with death, and having to reconcile that through art. Can you tell me a little bit about the inception of the idea of this movie, and then kind of turning it into a movie?
In terms of death itself, or?
If that was the impetus for making this movie.
Well,
Or if you were just like, this is a good idea.
I like this. No, well, originally, I mean, I had an early experience of grief where I lost a very dear friend of mine to a degenerative illness when we were in our early teens. So that was the sort of original inspiration for the idea. And then through that chapter in my life, I talk about my own relationship to grief, to pain, to all these sort of heavy, difficult emotions, and the need to process them through the lightness of sort of comedy and fantasy and emotion. It's sort of like a way of kind of generating hope for myself, and that's what I wanted to communicate in the film as well.
Lola, can you tell me a little bit about the idea of playing this very sad, physically broken character, but the idea of like, does that carry over between takes? Do you have to be morbid and sad, or as soon as they call a cut, are you like, all right, let's get snacks or something?
Lots of snacks. No, I feel like what's actually interesting about Tuesday is she doesn't actually herself allow herself to sort of like sink into the depths of that sadness, and actually she's quite a light being. She's somebody who enjoys a good bit of humour.
Tough character.
A tough character. She's a tough kid, and I want to give her that credit. And in terms of like dealing with things in between takes, I was I was very lucky to be with these guys, and just have people there who cared about the movie that we were making, including the incredible crew who were so respectful and wonderful. We made this during the pandemic. We were all masked up. I think we were all getting our vaccines at that time. People were coming in like, did you get Moderna or did you get Pfizer? And so, there was like a lot of stuff against us, and people were just so respectful and kind, and also like just really trying to lift each other's spirits. So I think we became a really good team.
Great. Does it feel like now doing the press tour after so long that it's kind of like a victory lap, or getting to finally tell people about the movie and show them, especially since there's so much animation with the death character. What did you have on set for that? Was there like a tennis ball, or do they not do that anymore?
We had an actor, a wonderful actor named Arinze Kenyan. He played Death. And I think that is why the movie works as well as it does, because he brought so much to bear as this character, and then the animators animated over him. And in fact, I think we're very much inspired, or I know we're very much inspired by his performance. So his facial expressions and so on were certainly used or inspired for the animation. It was critical to have somebody there with us, because in this movie, death is very real. And if we had been working with a tennis ball the whole time, I think it would have been a different film, right?
It wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't have worked.
Julia, I'm just realizing right now that I got to do Jerry Seinfeld a few weeks ago for his movie, and so now I've got 2 out of 4 working on the collection.
Wow.
Did you see his movie? Do you have a?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen it yet.
Well, thank you so much. The movie is incredible. I can't wait. There's so many people who I want to show the movie to. So many people who I've lost in the past couple of years who I wish could see the movie.
Oh.
And
That's really beautiful.
I think it's really going to resonate with audiences because it resonated with me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's so kind.
Thank you so much for saying that.
Thank
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
You'll be okay. Promise. Promise, promise.
Promise, promise.